So I've got my 2 cake pans. I'm going to rip off 2 pieces of wax paper, just bigger than my cake pan, and then I'm going to shove it down in and push along the edges. See how I'm kind of scoring the circle with my fingernail? And I will show you why I'm doing that. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to trace the edge of the pan with my fingernail. Just kind of push down on it until I get all the way around. And then, do you see that makes a circle for me to use as my pattern? So I'm going to cut that out. And see how I'm doing 2 layers at a time, so I only have to do this once for 2 pans. Doesn't have to be perfect, but see my circle that I made? So it's easy to just follow right along that circle. And then I've got my 2 sheets of wax paper. So what I'm going to do is take some cooking spray, spray the bottom a little, and the reason I do this is so this sticks. So I'm going to do that to both pans. And then I'm going to spray liberally all over the bottom and the sides with my cooking spray. And this next step, I mean, you could quit here and still it would probably come out fine, but I love to do this next step. It helps it from sticking, but also it makes your cake taste better. So I'm going to sprinkle some sugar in the bottom of the pan, roll it around so it covers the whole bottom, but then I'm going to roll it up the sides. Because we sprayed on the sides, it should stick. You see that? It's well coated. And my wax paper is sticking really well. So then we'll do the next one. And that little coating of sugar sticks on the cake and makes it taste really good. And besides that, it helps get the cake out perfectly. So again, I'm rolling it around the whole bottom, and then I have enough sugar to go up the sides. Do you see that? So we've got a little bit of cooking spray, the wax paper that we cut to match the bottom of the pan. So any pan you use, if it's a square pan, if it's a round pan, if it's a heart, you just go along the edges with your fingernail, make yourself a pattern, cut it out, and then it's all coated in cooking spray and a layer of sugar. And I actually cheat and use a cake mix, but then I add a lot of things to it. And since these are bigger cake pans, these are 9-inch, I actually used 1.5 boxes of cake mix, just because I want a really nice, big, full 2-layer cake. So I will put these in the oven, and then I can't wait to show you how easily they pop out when they're done. An easy way to tell if a cake is done, you push down on the middle, and if it springs back, it's done. Those are some good looking lemon cakes, aren't they? Okay, here's our test. Let's see how well this comes out of the pan. Ta-da! Look at that. And then all you have to do is take off your wax paper, and you've got a beautiful cake. Let's try the other one. Here it goes.
Beautiful.
Voila! And then again, just take off the wax paper. Ooh, doesn't that smell good, Sophie? That was so easy, right? My daughter made a cake the other day and didn't use this method, and it was kind of a crumbly mess, wasn't it, Savannah?
Yes.
So just a few little simple steps. Spray the bottom of the pan, Cut out your wax paper to fit the bottom. Spray it again, a little bit of sugar, and I promise you the sugar on the cake makes this even more enjoyable to eat. So it serves kind of a dual purpose. It doesn't stick and it's going to taste great. Oh, Sophie, zoom in on this. Look at that. Look at the sugar coating on that cake. Can you see those sugar crystals? Oh, you guys, I promise this cake is going to be so good. Here's another bonus tip. I always put my cakes in the freezer because they're so much easier to frost. So this has been in the freezer for several hours. So I'm going to put the first layer on the cake stand. Look how perfectly nice and round that is. All of our edges are perfectly smooth. We don't have any crumbs missing. We don't have any holes in our cake. It's so perfect. I just made a buttercream frosting with some lemon juice, lemon zest. Just a quick layer in the middle. It's not going to show, so it can be sloppy. And then I take my next frozen layer. Look how easy this is to work with when it's frozen. Right? And look at that. Look at those edges and the sugar. Oh, it's going to be so good. Now I'm going to turn this one upside down because look at that nice round top. And it fits better. Okay, we'll be right back to show you the finished product. Some little lemons on the top as a garnish, and it's ready to go. I hope you use the tip of the wax paper at the bottom of your pan. It will save you a lot of hassle, and you'll have a beautiful cake in the end. Thanks for watching.